Justice for Barb. I went to 17 stores for this Trapper Keeper, and the wig is a Donald Trump wig, honest to God. Hey, I'm Chris Parente from Fox 31 and Channel 2. Welcome to Denver Comic-Con! Oh, man. This is my favorite event of the whole year, and I'm not kidding you. Very quickly, because I want to get straight to the guys. I was 12 years old in 1983 in a small town in Indiana. So when these guys come out, they're looking at their future, ladies and gentlemen. You want to meet the fellas from Stranger Things? Oh, man. Get on out here, boys. How about Caleb right here? Caleb McLaughlin, right there. Caleb McLaughlin. Good to see you. And how about Gaten? I know you want to see Gaten. Get out here, Gaten. Matarazzo! Ho! Good to see you, man. All right, gentlemen, I have to say, I feel like I'm in the presence of two of the biggest Hollywood stars in America right now. Am I right? Has it sunk in? I actually saw you guys at an awards ceremony rubbing elbows with all the stars. Has your life changed considerably since season 1? Are you now, do you have your own limousine driver and such?
No. It's changed.
But it's not personal, like limousine driver.
No. It's not personal limousine drivers. They're drivers, but not personal
not
limousine
personal.
drivers. But life has changed a lot, definitely. And you walk down the street, and it's, oh, look at that, it's us.
Oh, my Lord. It's a 5-story tall Gaten.
Wow. I can only see the back of his head. No, but,
And I'm 16.
Can you go to Target or to a restaurant without being recognized, or now are you getting swamped with people everywhere you go?
yeah.
It's not that hard. I just got a new haircut. Now, finally, I got a hairline.
I
so
did not.
People can't really
You get a
recognize
hairline.
me. I had a hat on, and it just looks like I have no hair. So like people, I've been like on the download the last few days. I'm like, hey, this is pretty cool.
I have not gotten a haircut. And I think it's the hair that gives it away a lot of times. So I do get recognized a lot. I've actually been told by some of the other kids that I probably get recognized more because of the hair.
Yeah, the hair might have something to do with it.
I've been
Maybe
saying
so.
that.
I want the audience to know, everybody here, we're going to open it up to your questions in about 10 or 15 minutes. So if you've got a good question, we're going to get to it. But I want to ask first off, because maybe people who don't know how you got in the business. Everybody, how you got started, because you're both musical theater kids, weren't you?
Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
we are and was yes.
Yeah.
I was in The Lion King on Broadway for 2 years.
How about it? How about it?
Yes.
Lion King.
You were the longest running young Simba on Broadway, right?
On Broadway, yes.
Yeah.
This guy was the Broadway young Simba right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Look out. Look out. Yeah, and my first role was as Benji in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert on Broadway. And after I toured a little bit around the country, I actually came to Denver when I was doing Les Mis. I was touring around. Yeah. And then after I did the tour, I went to Broadway with it. So I did that for a year. That was fun.
Do you think live stage work has helped you prepare for a series work? Is there any kind of similarity?
I believe so, because it just teaches me to give 100% every take or scene I do in any film I'm in, like especially Stranger Things, because we're there almost the whole day, early in the mornings, and then you work with everyone. So just to give 100% every time, and it's actually easier as well, because if you're on like a stage in front of live people, and you mess up on the line, you're screwed. You can't
You gotta keep going.
You
I
can't.
remember
Oh,
this
sorry.
one
Let me
time-
do that again. You have to just keep going, and there's so many stories I can tell you right now.
I can tell a story, yeah, but like you said, it teaches you to give 100% every single time. I feel like it's just a different schedule on live theater.
Yeah,
as well.
I read that your schedule for Stranger Things is all over the board.
All over the place. See, with Broadway, you have a schedule. I mean, I don't know. For Les Mis, I did. You got in like a certain time, you did the show, you left, you did the same thing every day, and then like you have like a matinee one day, so you go in a little earlier. But that was the main schedule. But for Stranger Things, you can wake up at 6 in the morning and then be up till the afternoon, or you'd have to like sleep through the afternoon to do a shoot from like midnight into like 5 in the morning, which is not fun. I mean,
Yeah,
no, it is fun, but when it's at 5 in the morning, after all the fun has died out, you're like, I want to go to bed now.
You know, like Gaten said, the thing with Broadway and like theater and stuff, the schedule that you have will always be there until you leave Broadway. Filming is like, okay, the call time is at 8. No, actually, they'll say, oh, call time is at 2 p.m. Oh, I can sleep in. Then that like 10 o'clock at night, they'll be like, your call time is at 8 p.m. I mean, 8 a.m. And I'm like, oh, crap. So like
Changes
everything's
up a lot.
changed your whole
Changes a
like
lot.
your whole thing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's all over the board. But since you're both musical theater kids, maybe you could, I don't know, add vocals to the Stranger Things opening theme song. Don't you guys think? Have you put words? Can't we put words to it? I want to hear you guys.
Nah, wow.
The Demogorgon, the Demogorgon, the Demogorgon,
Demogorgon, the kids riding bikes down the street. We'll even say the da-na-na-na-na. There won't be any techno stuff. It'll just be us saying da-na-na-na-na-na-na. That'll be the new opening.
Well, no, listen, we can't. I know everyone's wondering, Chris, why aren't you grilling these guys on season 2? And trust me, I want to. But the Netflix police are in every aisle ready to shoot me with a dart gun.
You never know. Any of these people could be Netflix.
Any one of you could be
So if we do a spoiler,
right. So I cannot ask you anything at all about season 2, but other than to say it's Halloween this fall, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. I know. I actually had someone come up to me and say, hey, buddy, do you think you could move it up to July this time just because I know we've been talking for a while? I was like, no. I have no power in doing that. You come up to me and just ask me, hey, man, that's a friend. Do you think that you could change Netflix's entire schedule and put it in July? No, can't do that. I can't do that. I remember that conversation. One of my favorite conversations I've had to date is that conversation.
When on season 1, I mean, I don't know. Who here binge watched it? I watched the entire thing. That's right. I didn't
put your
sleep
hands up,
or
Mommy
eat.
and Daddy and Caitlin and Mr.
Hi, Dad.
Matarazzo.
Oh,
No, put your hand down, Rick. You probably haven't seen the whole thing.
I would hope Dad binge watched.
Of course. I woke him up in the middle of the night and my parents at like 3 a.m. because I'm on the East Coast time, so like, and it came out.
It aired Pacific time.
Yeah, so
Who
like.
does that?
Yeah, I'm talking.
Sorry.
It's all good, buddy. We're still friends.
We're still friends.
No, but it came out at 3 a.m. where I live. I live in New York. Woot woot. And I told my parents I was gonna wake them up. I made sure I told them, I was like, I'm gonna wake you up when it comes out, so don't get mad. All right? Okay. So 3 a.m. came. I'm up the whole time looking at the clock, doing nothing else, just looking at the clock. I go to my parents' room, knock, knock. What do you want? 3 a.m. I'm sleeping. Okay. And then I knew if I kept bothering them, it would have been worse. So I just left. And they ended up coming down. We had popcorn at 3 a.m.
Yeah, best way to watch it, 3 a.m. Terrified. What did you guys ever, I imagine it's different. Shooting, it started, stopped, you've read the script, you kind of know where it's going. Were you ever terrified, ever truly scared during season 1, during the shoot, or during the filming of season 2, which I cannot talk about?
Nah. You know everything that goes on when you're shooting. You know, it's like you've read the script before, so you don't have any like jump scares or anything because you know when they're coming because you have to read the script. And no, because I mean, even the guy in the Demogorgon suit is just funny because I thought maybe I'll get scared, and then they'll like to say, "Cut, hey Mark," and he'll be like, "Yeah," and yeah. So it's kind of hard to get scared. But I do remember it was a scene in the science room at the very end, in the final duel with the Demogorgon. When they had the Demogorgon break through the door, they had a loud scream from a speaker in the closet behind us and didn't tell us about it. They didn't end up using that take because Millie jumped off the table and ran away.
She did her British scream.
That.
She did her British scream. It was so funny.
It was funny.
You guys have the British scream thing down. That's
We've been dealing with this for about 2 years now, so we know we
spent time with the British
down.
scream.
How does it go? How's the British scream? I kind of like the British scream.